Did you guys have any movies where, like, I've explained it before with my experience, but have you had any movies where you just brought out crying and just left the cinema?
Oh, like as a child?
Yeah.
Someone else can go first. I talked a lot in that period.
I had a little bit of a story, but it wasn't me crying.
Yeah.
I went with Liam Wolf's family, so we went to go
really?
see. Our family were friends. So it was like me, my younger brother, and my mum, and his mum and his younger sister. We went and saw this movie. I think it was like some Christmas movie. It was like an animated movie. And it was like we thought it was supposed to be like a family movie, but it turned out to be like kind of scary.
Was it like Skeleton Jack?
No, it wasn't one of those.
Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was that one actually.
Yeah.
That's a kid
yeah.
movie.
And there was like this old man that was being like, he just looked creepy as fuck, and I was like,
wait, in real life or in the movie?
No, in the movie, not in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the movie. And Liam's sister started like crying and like she didn't want to be there anymore.
This is animated, right?
Yeah, this is animated, and it was like, I don't know,
I think I
really
know what
scary
movie you're
to
talking
her.
about.
So we like
I think I know
left
what
because we
movie.
were like, that was really weird. What was that movie supposed to be about?
Wasn't Liam's sister like 5 years older than us?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, she was younger. He had a
Oh, he had an older one as well.
yeah.
didn't he?
His
Yeah.
brother is the same age as my older brother, so
Okay.
they were friends. And then like
Yeah.
he would come over to our house, my brother would go over to his house. They became friends, and then me and Liam met kind of sort of like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think we just kind of went over his house one time,
Yeah.
and then we just became friends.
Do you remember any movies that you watched as a child which just like horrified you and like,
Oh
just, like,
yeah,
traumatized you?
It and Chucky. My dad took me.
Well, that's evil. How old were you?
Oh, fucking way too young to be watching
That's
kids.
evil.
I think I walked into like the lounge room and I saw like a clown. I was like, oh, what's this movie? This looks like fun.
Yeah.
So I think I just probably walked in the lounge room and started watching it.
Yeah.
And then the classic It scene started happening where he would fucking morph his face into a big set of fangs and kill someone or something like that. And it like really fucking terrified me for like a lot of years.
Yeah.
And then I went and saw the new one. I'm like, wow, this is like scary. Yeah, something like that.
I remember.
Finn, you checking up the movie?
I'm trying to find it.
I remember there was like this. It was an anime movie which was like a rip off of Madagascar. About like animals escaping from New York Zoo.
Was it this movie, Joe?
And it was like
yes, it was that one.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, but it was like the young lion
so.
cub escaped from the movie. Well,
Think so.
escaped from the zoo while his dad was trapped in the zoo. I don't know if you can think of what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah,
can understand why
I
she was scared of this one because it had like a ghost in it. It was covered in chains.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember that one. And he was like,
Do you know what it's called?
No.
Because there was this scene in it where like the lion cub, he goes to the circus or something. I don't know.
Is there alligators in the sewer that let me?
I can't remember, but it's a 3D animation
Yeah.
around the same time from Madagascar. But there's like the scene where there's like he's like in this dark room and then like this like door opens and like this robotic tiger comes out and like roars at him. And it scared the shit. It scared me shit.
I think I've seen that movie.
It scared me so fucking much. Like this robotic tiger coming out, robotic lion coming out, and yelling at the cub. And then I was like scared of like my closet door, because like my closet door's so closed properly, so there's always like a black void kind of peeking out from the.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Which is like very creepy anyway. So just like I was scared of like being in my own room for like probably a few weeks. It fucked me up.
I've explained my World War Z one, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, in the last video song.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's another one that I had, which was you know the book Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah.
You know the movie.
Yeah.
My sister and I and my dad
movie.
watched it, and I didn't cry, but my sister did.
Yeah.
I did get a little bit scared though because there was a scene where like the two monsters were fighting. They're like in an actual proper debate and arguing and stuff like that. And it was getting violent. And like one of them literally ripped off the other person's arm, and sand just starts
Christ.
pouring out instead of blood, but sand
that's
because like
creepy.
and it just really spooked me. But my sister was like bawling out in tears.
Yeah.
And just runs out of the movie. She hated that, and I didn't like it either. It was too surreal. I hated it.
Yeah. It's like if it was blood, it probably would have been less bad, really. Like
I've-
at least you're
Because
expecting
you wouldn't expect sand. Like it's so
Yeah.
weird.
I've seen that movie once and I hated it.
Why didn't you like it?
It was creepy. The
Yeah.
big puppet guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that movie
Just look
incredibly
it up.
creepy.
The wild thing where the wild things
Yeah.
are fight scene. awful fight scene.
But you can put it up on screen. You put like a
Yeah. Oh, yeah, something.
no audio,
weird.
just like a gif of the sound.
Yeah, the
coming
gif
out.
of the arm tearing off.
Yeah. Now, something weird about that movie, like when I saw it for like the first time, I think it was like literally at the start, and the kid like wants attention or some shit from like his sister or literally anybody. So he just starts pelting his sister and like his older sister and her friends with snowballs, and he's just made himself like an igloo or some shit.
Is this it?
Yeah, we can wait for it to happen.
Oh, this is cool.
Is
It's
this
like
it?
it's a got a shaky cam and they're full on fighting.
This is it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just look so creepy.
Yeah, look at all that
It's really
sand.
creepy as.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
I can see that really disturbing a child.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
really weird.
Alright, you can put that on the screen at the same time as we watched it. Oh man. Alright, I remember there was like this Vsauce video as well. It's probably a bit old. It was probably like 12. I watched it with my friend Jason. It was my neighbor. It was like this video he made. It was like why are things creepy, and it had like this picture of a wolf smiling with human teeth.
Oh yeah, that's like
Oh,
a.
it's horrifying.
That's a what are they called?
It was just like a creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
I
Yeah.
hated it so fucking much, you know. I was like scared to look out like any window of my house at night for like legit like a
Damn.
month or two. It really fucked me. I hated it so much.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't work because like I had a dog which kind of looked like that dog at the time. I had Gretel. Do you remember Gretel? She had like a big gross lump on her hip.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
like
I
a weird
remember
dog.
her, yeah.
Weird old sick dog.
Yeah. Very weird.
She just kind of looks like that. Like
Yeah.
the dog from the pictures. I was scared of looking at my dog at night in case it
In case it
smiles
just
at me.
screams
I was scared of Gretel smiling at me with human teeth. If Gretel did that, I would have kicked her in the head. No.
Knocked her teeth out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a fair. That's a fair fear.
I remember we went on like the grade 5 camp or the grade 7 camp, and then like when I got back from the camp, like my dad's waiting for me to pick us up outside the bus, you know. And like as soon as I go to my dad, he's like, "Oh yeah, Gretel died while you were gone." like the first thing he says, and I'm like, "Oh," and I just started crying. I just started crying in front of everyone. And was like, no, it was evil.
Yeah. No, my parents did that to me once. We had like guinea pigs,
Yeah.
like as our first pet, and like my grandma and my mom pick us up, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, your guinea pig died, by the way."
And you're like, you cry. You're like,
Yeah, I was just like, "What? Why?"
He killed her, you bitch.
Yeah, I was just like, "How? We were so not to them."
How long
Like,
did guinea
no,
pigs
we
live?
really weren't. You guys never cleaned out their cage. Yeah, it's supposed to be mine and my older brother's
Yeah.
responsibility to like
It's
clean the
shit.
cage, and we like did that like once.
Yeah. Oh man.
We took them to the vet like 3 times, and that's when we found out. Oh yeah, vet trips are expensive. Because like we took them to the Alex Hills one. They're like a private one, so
Yeah.
they're like
It's
incredibly
like
expensive.
$200 for them
Yeah,
to tell you
pretty
your guinea
much.
pig's got a cold. Like, fucking
They only live for like 4 to 8 years.
guinea pigs. Yeah.
Yeah, ours lived for 1 year.
I mean, we used to have a lot of budgies at some point in primary school. Like we had like 3 or 4 at once for whatever reason. I don't know when, but I remember like me and my brother kept like trying to like get them to like talk to us. So like we kept like poking our fingers in the cage, and I guess it's like freaking them the fuck out. And then I think like one of them just reminded me of a story. I think me and my brother just ended up killing one of them just from like stressing it out so much from us like sticking our fingers into the cage and try and touch it. 'Cause I remember we used to like poke our fingers in it. It would like run away from us, and we're like, "Oh, it's playing with us. It's playing tag," and we keep trying to do it. And it would just get freaked out. And Mum would come around and be like, "Stop fucking with the birds." And I think like that happened. We killed one of them, scaring it so much. And Mum was like, "Okay, we're gonna get rid of these."
Okay.
She just gave them all to our neighbour.
The story you reminded me of was my grandpa had like a pet parrot, right?
Yeah.
My daddy used to make puffergies all the time, and
Yeah.
I would eat them at the bench.
Puffergies?
Puffergies, yeah.
What the fuck's a puffergy?
They're like pikelets.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember this used to be a thing that we
Yeah,
spoke about
yeah.
in primary school.
Anyway.
High school. Yeah.
Anyway, so I was eating them next to, and I had them usually with butter and ice and sugar.
Yeah.
I was eating them next to the bird cage,
Yeah.
and I swear I saw the bird fucking shoot piss into my puffergies, and I didn't want to touch them, and I told my nanny, and she's like, then she's like, no, I didn't see anything. And then she stirs it with
That's ruined it. What the fuck?
she stirs the
That's
butter.
such a grandma thing. They're like, I don't give a shit, eat it anyway.
She's like, I didn't see anything. Stirs it with the pikelets or waffles. And then I just don't eat it. I don't want to risk it.
And she got upset because you eat them.
I don't remember exactly what happened after that, but I just think I
That's
remember
such
that.
I grew up in the Great Depression type of thing to do. Like, I don't care if a fucking animal shat on my food. I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Fucking eat it.
Man.
You just everyone shit.
That's different. Fucking
Confirmed.
projectile. It's just some food.
Ben ate the piss pancakes.
I did not eat them. I ate
lie.
them before the piss.
No, everybody else ate the piss pancake.
It would have been a better story if you just pick up the cage and just shook it. Fuck you, bird! I'm gonna kill you! I hate you.
That's funny.
Wrap it up in
Oh, by the way, guys, Sam is here.
Sam
He
is
hasn't
here.
spoken, but he is here.
Yeah,
I
he's the one
didn't
playing the
speak,
game.
actually.
He can't talk in game like the rest of us.
I can and I have been.
You have to,
Yeah.
I've said some things.
He's chipped in every once in a while.
Oh.
Oh.
Sam, is there any movie you watched as a child which like scared the shit out of you and
Same as Finn. Hunt for the. No,
Yeah.
stop doing that.
Any other ones?
None that I remember.
Do you remember Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids on ABC?
Oh, that was the best show
Oh,
ever.
that was so good.
But now
loved
it shows us shit now.
Do they still make Grizzly Tales?
No,
That
I
was such
doubt
a
it.
fucking good show. Do you know what, Jared?
No, I don't think I ever
Oh,
watched it.
it was good.
It was-
just like it was
it really
like horror
made you-
stories. It was like It was like
Wait,
stop motion. Either stop motion or like cartoon.
It was stop motion with the intro, but then it was cartoon with the story.
Yeah, just like horror stories for kids. It wasn't really so much horror stories as much
It was
as it
scary.
was just like
I hated
they were like creepy kind of like anecdotes and like they were like cautionary tales of like don't do this.
Yeah.
Like don't be mean to your parents.
Wrong one.
And I don't like some of the stories were just like fucked. There was one where it was like there was one where it was just like remember to go to the toilet before you go on a road trip with your parents. Because it was like they're like driving through the outback and then the girl's like, oh mum, I need to go to the bathroom. And the mum's like, no, there's nowhere to pull over for the next like I don't know, whatever. And so she's just like holding in her piss. She just like fucking inflates from holding in her piss. This happened.
I remember
This is
one
really
like
fucking,
a
this
teddy
is like
bear.
really fucking like gross and fetishy actually thinking about. Like
This one?
she inflates from holding in her piss and then she finally is like, and then she's like busting to it and she just explodes from her piss and just fills the car with piss. And then that's how it ends. It was fucking gross.
That's different. That is very
It was
different.
gross. And then there was another one.
I did awful there.
There was another one about a guy who like a kid who spent so much time playing video games on his computer that he turned into a frog.
What?
Because like his fingertips became just like completely flat surfaces just from like typing on the keyboard, and then from like being hunched over, he kind of became like a bit frog shaped being hunched over. And then
So you're saying he evolved?
yeah, so he became a frog. Became a
There's a
frog
specific
person.
one I remember that was really fucked up.
Yeah.
It was one where like a little girl had a teddy bear. I forgot what she just specifically did to the teddy bear, but in the end of it, she actually gets stuffed herself by the teddy bear.
I think I remember that. Yeah. They were all just okay.
The show sounds just really creepy.
Yeah, they were pretty
I'm
good.
thinking the piss one is actually really disturbing me now that was like. There was like a cactus involved as well. And she like pricked herself on a cactus and then like started leaking piss or something.
No, you're
Come on.
bad.
No, this is fucking real.
No,
This
I
is
thought-
real.
I
Is
thought
it
you
your
were
teddy
talking
bear?
Yeah, Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That one was very creepy. I watched the
Kinda
movie
creepy,
with my
yeah.
dad and I did not understand it.
It was called Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. is what it was called.
Yeah.
Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Why would it fucking let me drop down to like
Piss girl.
Piss. I don't know
Piss
if I
episode.
know about piss
Piss
episode.
episode.
This episode.
Were there any weird like parenting techniques either of your parents had as kids, which you think back on, you're like, what the fuck?
Other than the wooden spoon? No.
Yeah, you had the wooden spoon, did you?
What? They hit you with a wooden spoon? Everyone's parents do that. Mine did that.
I don't fucking
Mine, I
remember
think I
that,
got
to be honest.
smacked, but
Yeah.
that was when I was really young.
Yeah.
I remember my mum. I used to like talk shit to my mum when she was smacking me because she did it really bad. she used to like sack me, and I'm like, oh, I can't feel that. And then she's like, okay. She puts a wooden spoon, and she goes and gets like a metal spatula, and like hits me like full force, and I'm like,
Oh,
I fucking died.
I remember doing that as well.
that.
That's funny.
Oh. I remember my dad used to like not hit me that hard because he was scared of actually hurting me. And I told him, I'm like, Dad, you're not hitting me. It doesn't hurt. You shoot at it. Like, me and my brother both did it, just like talk shit to them.
No.
Oh, it was funny.
The only thing that I like remember is like my mom just telling me the stories about what Dylan and Jaden would do.
Yeah.
Jaden was clever and would get the chair from the kitchen table and push it over into the kitchen so he can get up onto the chair to get into the cupboard where the snack like box is.
Yeah.
So he could steal some snacks and then fucking fuck off. My mom literally caught him dragging the chair over and grabbing stuff out of the cupboard, and to stop that, they just got rid of all the chairs. Like we just straight up didn't have any more dining room chairs after that because we were just like, you know what, fuck it, eat in your room, guys. Fuck family time. And Dylan would run away with my mom's purse at the shops.
I'm trying to find it. Maybe it's upset stomach.
What?
Oh, I thought that was like an enemy dropping.
No, it's not your
No, that's
Liam, did you play any Borderlands games, Liam?
I played
Yeah,
Borderlands too. I think we might have played it
Yeah, we
together.
did. We played it with like some American guys as well.
Did we? What,
Yeah,
did we
we
play
did.
it online?
Yeah, we played it
I
with
don't
some
remember.
American guys, and we keep doing the same boss fight over and over again to get like
I don't
special
remember that.
weapons or some shit. No, I do because
Maybe
I thought
you did that. I don't know if I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I definitely remember us talking to some
That's
Americans and yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I joined a party one time with one of your friends, and
Yeah, I
this was
remember that.
before my voice changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was speaking
Oh,
to
that's
Mike.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what game was I playing when he was putting
That was Destiny. So I was playing
Really, just
Borderlands.
Destiny?
Yeah, it was Destiny. I was playing Destiny with my my primary raid team because I kept getting kicked out of your guys' raid team. So I just talked to basically adults who like were 3 times my age, and like fucking play Destiny with them. And I was playing Borderlands 2. You were playing Destiny. You joined my game at party actually.
Yeah.
And I was talking to like a 40-year-old who I had played Destiny
That's
with.
weird.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
Oh,
and I was
so-
just talking with him.
Yeah.
And Finn joins, and he's like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Oh, he's actually older than me. I'm not gonna lie." And he's like, "Oh, he doesn't sound like it." And then he basically explained how you're underdeveloped, even though you're older.
Yeah, I'm underdeveloped, and I
Yeah.
shouldn't be able to play games like this because I don't like understand them.
Yeah, and
I would like translate them to reality and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I was just kind of like, "That's pretty different."
Which I can understand it now, but
Yeah,
I was a pretty.
No, that's like a.
that's pretty
I,
weird.
I can
like,
understand
this
it for
guy-
when you're way younger, but not that old.
This guy's already. Do you know how old he was?
Oh, he was like fucking 40.
This guy's already a fucking weirdo for playing, because he wouldn't be able to tell that you're a child.
Yeah,
Like,
we found each
not
other
from your
on.
voice, just from the way that you, like what you spoke about and the way that you spoke, you know.
Yeah. Well, for starters, there was me. I think I was like 15. Fucking. There was another guy that was like 2 years older than me. Then there was another guy 4 years older than me. And then there was a chick who I thought was like 12. And
Yeah.
I was almost going to say in the party when I joined it, I was like, who the fuck invited like a 10-year-old to this party? But it was actually like a 26-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, squeaky voice.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was like the team, and yeah, and I met them through Dylan. Dylan would just play Destiny, and you know how you could do Vault of Glass, but not actually be in a raid team. You could just
Yeah.
kind of join in on like the first bit. He did that and got invited to their raid, did the raid, and then I ended up finding them and joining them. So yeah, good fun.
The raids were really fun, especially when you could cheese them.
Vault of Glass you could do like solo. Same with Kratos.
You could cheese literally 2 of the bosses, the last boss and the Templar.
Yeah, you could used to just make fucking whatever his name is just jump off the edge.
Yeah, but you have to have like solar grenades or some shit.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry.
No, that's fine. You,
Okay, I found the episode of Grizzly Tales that I was talking about.
what is it called?
It's called Tinkerbell. I'm pretty sure this is it. That sounds right. I'm looking it up.
Why is it called Tinkerbell?
Oh no. I need a tinkle.
I'm in a wheelchair. Please save
Grizzly
me,
Tales.
Batman.
Yeah. And anyway, Finn, how did the glitch with Crota work? Like, I remember there was a glitch where you
Oh.
could do something, stun lock him or some shit.
Yeah. So basically, Declan was the guy that did that shit. So basically, whenever you knocked Crota down to the ground, Declan would have to like, you know when you hold down the home button and then you turn off the Xbox.
Yeah.
Declan did that, I'm pretty sure, and then he joined back, and that because he was the host. I'm pretty sure you have to be the host to do it. it would keep everyone in the raid, but it would keep Crota stuck in the laid down position. I think that's what it was, roughly.
And it would keep his shields down or some shit?
Yeah, and then you just spam with the sword, and then you kill him, and then that's it. But you gotta be really careful, because then he's gonna summon that thing. He's gonna spam that thing.
And he's gonna spam the orb thing that you actually could survive if you had 2 Titans with Blessing of Light.
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye-bye.